So this video I'm going to be doing is going to be demonstrating revise of a stethoscope. Redo. I'm going to wash my hands beforehand. Okay, so right now I'm going to be describing the parts of a stethoscope. I am going to start by saying these are the ear tips at the top here that I'm going with right here. And then these are going to be, these long stem tubes here will be the binaurals. Binaurals meaning two. And this here, I'm going to describe this part here. This will be the tubing, this area here. Down, straight here. This is the tubing here. Then this part here, we also call the chest piece, because it's often used on the chest. So we will call this part the chest piece. This will be in the middle here, the stem. And I also seen something that you can actually do with that. You can actually turn it to a way that you want to use it. So that's really nice. Didn't really pay attention to that. And then also this can be called the diaphragm. This back here can be also called is the bell. It kind of have like a suction inner piece, so it will be considered the bell here. And this is used to listen to lower sounds. I took some notes here too. So we have, what we're going to be listening for is we got things that we can listen for, but we have the aortic, the pulmonic, the ERBs, the tricuspid, and the mitral. So let me see. The tricuspid and the mitral will be the S1 heart lower pitch sounds. And then we have the aortic and the pulmonic would be the S2 louder sounds that we can get with that when listening with our diaphragm. And then we have the function of the bell, which will be the low pitch sounds, which will be S3 and S4 for murmurs and extra heart sounds in order to hear those. So that's what we can be listening for. And that is what I so far think I got everything when I'm describing all pieces. Tips, binaurals, tubing, diaphragm, bell, and then we have in the middle stem, and then also proper way of cleaning a stethoscope. Properly, you can actually use hot soap and water if need be, but actually when you're using one and you're working with patients and clients all through the day, it is just told that we would have to use alcohol swabs to actually just pretty much make sure we definitely clean that diaphragm, that bell. Make sure we get a good piece of that tubing down there, because we are using them and we're going just from patient to patient. But typically you definitely could use hot soap and water, but we wouldn't want to use nothing harsh that would damage your tubing, given the material that it's made out of. And also, if you needed to ever replace your diaphragm and your bell, the piece here, you can always just kind of like soak it in some water, which this will kind of loosen up and that'll pop off. So just proper cleaning. This will be alcohol wipes with after every interaction with the patient, and just to make sure you have it clean, you can just use some ordinary hot soap and water to get that cleaned and make sure it's all disinfected the way you need it to be. That is my video on the revise for a stethoscope. Thank you.